Hello and welcome back to The Way It Unfolded. My name's Izzie. This week I'm joined by Lynx, a 16-year-old from the UK. In part 1, we've a general chat about life, question of the day, and Lynx reveals their top 3 favourite songs at the moment. So let's get into it. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How was your week?
It's been good.
Did you get up to much, or what did you do?
Not really. Just been doing my GCSEs.
Oh, how's that going?
It's going good. Got my last one tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I'm done forever.
Forever?
Yeah. No more school. It feels scary and exciting at the same time.
I bet.
Yeah.
So what's your last exam tomorrow?
It's physics.
Oh, God. Good luck.
It's annoying that it's on a Monday as well, though.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't have any exams through the rest of the week then. It's over and done with.
Yeah. It is.
What do you think the first thing you're going to do after your exams is going to be?
Probably sleep.
Relatable. So do you think it'll feel weird not revising for any exams, or do you think, oh, I'll just get used to it?
I mean, I didn't revise for any of mine, so.
Oh, fair enough. What's something you've enjoyed doing this week?
Hanging out with my best friend.
Oh, is this best friend known?
Yes, this is Jess.
AKA Jess from last week's episode.
That is correct.
What are your plans for the summer?
Mainly just sleeping, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're particularly looking forward to before results day?
Mainly just hanging out with friends, to be honest.
Yeah. If you could describe your GCSE experience in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would go for excitement, friendship, and fear.
Yeah. Why? Why would you say that?
Well, after all of my exams, I get to hang out with my friends. I went to McDonald's once. Excitement because I'm going to be leaving school. I get to go to college, figure out what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
And fear, because I don't know what I'm going to get in my results.
True, but do you think you'll feel relieved after you get your results?
I definitely will.
Yeah. So, now we're into the best part of the podcast, question of the day, the well-awaited. So last week, it was, what's one thing schools could do for better student mental health? And here were some of the answers that were sent in. So Momo said, prioritising everyday relational connection, ensuring that every student has at least one trusted adult they feel safe confiding in without judgment. Then Official said, I think schools need to look out for the signs that someone is struggling, and if there's a change in behaviour that's different from their usual one, to look into it. Some people might be scared to say something. Yeah. And then Sean said less exam pressure and just pressure being reduced.
Yep.
And then M said listen to students when they say something, or when they say they're struggling, instead of ignoring them and only hearing when it's too late, or helping once just to look good.
Yep.
What do you think you would say to that question? What would your answer be?
I would say they honestly just need to listen more.
Yeah.
And they need to put less pressure on the students.
Yeah, because it's not the greatest if there's a whole bunch of pressure being put on you to do the best you can be and be a person. So thank you to everyone who sent in an answer. A lot of these responses focus on being heard, noticed and supported, whether it's reducing pressure, having trusted adults, spotting warning signs, or listening when students ask for help. It's clear that students value genuine support and understanding from their schools. So, guess what time it is?
What time is it?
Time for your question of the day. You ready?
Yes.
Do exams accurately measure a person's intelligence or ability? Why or why not?
I believe that they don't. I believe that exams are mainly just focused on memory.
Yeah.
Like remembering all the stuff that you've been taught. It doesn't actually show how intelligent you are.
Mm-hmm.
And it puts so much pressure on students just to remember all of these subjects just in a few days.
Yeah. So you can send your answers into thewayitunfolded@gmail.com with the subject line question of the day, episode 6, with your answer, name, and where you are from. Or you can send them to me via DM at thewayitunfolded. So it is now time for my favourite part of the episode. Okay?
Okay.
And this is the top 3 songs. So, Lynx, what are your top 3 favourite songs at the moment?
My top 3 favourite songs. My first favourite song is My Pace from Stray Kids. My second one would be Ordinary by Alex Warren.
Mm-hmm.
And then third would probably be Walking on Water by Stray Kids again.
Ooh. And why did you choose those 3?
Well, Stray Kids have been a part of my life for a few years, and honestly, they've made me feel happier because they do like these little YouTube videos, and it just shows like quests that they can do,
Yeah.
and it's just really fun to watch.
Mm-hmm. And what do these songs mean to you?
They mean like happiness, try to be myself.
Mm-hmm. And are there memories attached to the songs or not really?
Yeah, there is a bit of just like childhood and happiness.
Mm-hmm. What do you think year 7 you would say to the top 3 songs?
I think I would love them.
Yeah, but what would the younger you say their top 3 favourite songs are at the moment?
Oh my god. It would probably be like some childhood song. Probably like Sophia the First or something.
The classic.
Yeah.
Before we move on to part 2 and your story, is there anything about yourself that you'd like listeners to know?
My favourite colour's blue.
Why?
I'll just like blue.
Yeah. So let me guess, your room is all blue, 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 blue.
Well, currently not yet, because I've moved into my brother's old room because he's moved out, and we need to repaint the walls, so they're going to be blue eventually.
Mm-hmm. What shade of blue is your favourite, would you say?
Probably navy blue.
Yeah, that used to be the colour of my old school uniform back in my old school, but now I'm royal blue, so I'm very...
That's nice.
So, I think it is time for a 10-minute break and we will come back and go straight into part 2. What do you think about that?
Okay. I agree.
So, see you later.
See ya.
Welcome back to The Weight Unfolded. Before we get into part 2, you may have noticed that part 1 was a little shorter than usual. On the day we recorded, I just got home from a family event and was pretty tired, so there wasn't much planning as there normally is. But hopefully you still enjoyed the chat, the question of the day, and hearing Lynx's top 3 songs. Now, for part 2, we're going to be talking about GCSEs and school life. Lynx shares their experiences with exams and what it was like being a student during exam season. So let's get into it. And we're back. Welcome into part 2, folks. So, now we're going into your GCSE and school story right now, if that's okay?
Yep.
So, what were your first thoughts and feelings when you started secondary school back in year 7?
I was nervous because I had a new friend group and I wasn't sure like how that was gonna go.
Yeah. And how do you feel now about it?
Well, I've made a bunch of new friends ever since then, and honestly, I love it.
Yeah. If you could describe your secondary school experience in 3 words, what would they be?
Fun, enjoyment, and friendship.
What was your biggest worry when you first started secondary school?
Meeting new teachers, to be honest, and just figuring out where everything is.
Yeah. How do you think you've changed as a person since year 7?
I definitely think I've gotten more outward with myself. Like I've gotten more expressive.
Mm-hmm.
Like just more myself in public.
Yeah. If you could go back and speak to your year 7 self, what would you say?
I would tell myself that I've got this, that I can do it.
And what has been your favourite memory from school? So anything that has stood out to you?
Probably just hanging out at lunch with my big friend group.
Yeah. Or any school trips that you went on that stood out to you?
I did go to Shrewsbury prison.
Oh, and how was that?
Yeah, and it was really good. I went into this room, this cell block in the women's ward, and it gave me such a bad headache. I was reacting to it, and I honestly don't know why.
Did your friendships change throughout secondary school?
They definitely did. Because I had 4 people in my friendship group when I left primary school, and now that I'm in secondary, I have a whole different friend group and just way more people.
Yeah. Do you find it's better in friend groups with a big amount of people, or do you prefer smaller?
I have a mix of both. I've got one big friend group, I've got one with just another person.
Yeah. Was there a teacher or member of staff who made a positive difference in your life?
Yes. I had she's not exactly a teacher, she's a staff member. Her name's Miss Priestley.
Ah, go on.
And she's one of the support people. And she just helped me out with exams and stuff.
Mm-hmm. What are you most proud of from your time at school so far?
Probably learning to overcome my anxiety.
Is there any moments in your school life that has challenged that?
Definitely. Mainly when I get asked a question, my chest used to get really stuffy and I used to just freeze on myself. But I've changed now and I can answer questions and just be myself.
Yeah. When did GCSE start feeling real to you?
When I had my first one, it terrified me.
So you wouldn't say it started at the mocks?
No. The mocks just honestly they just felt normal.
Because I know Jess last week was a bit about the mocks and worried about them.
Yeah.
What was your biggest worry going into year 11?
Probably just trying to figure out what I'm actually going to do with my life.
Yeah. What do you think you are going to do?
Well, I'm trying to become a vet or just to do something with animal care.
Are you going to do that in college? Or
Yeah, I plan on doing that.
what was the most difficult part about preparing for your GCSEs?
Probably the stress and the lessons before, because every teacher is you need to revise and all this stuff.
What was your revision stuff? And did it actually work for you?
Well, I don't like revising because I hate the stress of it all.
Which GCSE subject did you enjoy the most and why?
Probably English, because in one of them we got to write a story
Oh.
so you got a picture and you had to create a story from that picture.
Ah. And what did you draw?
Yeah.
And what did you write about?
I wrote about 2 women who bought a new house, and when they went in, they got trapped, and it's the house kept growing in on them and kept trapping them in, so I couldn't leave.
Was there a subject that you surprised yourself by doing well in?
Maths, to be honest.
Really? What was that like?
Yeah. Well, I had a maths tutor to help me, so I definitely think I got better because of that.
Because there's this company that comes up on my TikTok live the entire time, Breakthrough Maths, and there was a bunch of guys coming up. One of them had went on holiday for paper 2, or no,
Yeah.
went on holiday for paper 1 and slept in for paper 2. So,
Oh God.
yeah. Which subject challenged you the most?
Probably biology.
Why?
Well, I know I need it for what I want to do, and I just struggle with it.
Yeah. How did you deal with the pressure and stress?
I mainly hung out with my best friend.
And what did you do to pass the time?
Well, we like to sing a lot, so we did that.
A little bit of karaoke.
Yeah.
Would you say social media helped or made stress worse?
I definitely think it helped because I joined a bunch of groups. I even joined this one, and it's honestly made me worry less.
Yeah. Was there a moment during GCSEs when you felt particularly proud of yourself?
Well, when I was halfway through, I felt really proud of myself.
What role did your family play in supporting you through exams?
Every morning, my mum would say, like, "You've got this." So,
Yeah, and that
yeah,
helped.
it did.
Because I know when I'm studying, for example, I get very stressed. But
Yeah.
then so my favorite author, she has 2 daughters. One's a teacher, one's an actor. And the one
Oh,
that's a teacher, she's the eldest daughter. And she always tells the students, you are smart, you are brave, you can do anything. And that just gets me through the day, to be honest. These kids are like 4 and 5 years old, and I'm here telling myself that every day just because it's so powerful. And she says, don't stop,
yeah,
don't give up, and things like that. And it just helps if you're
yeah. I mean, once you find something that like can help you, you just have to keep going, yeah,
yeah. Because I know Jess said theatre last week. So what would you say
yeah.
your thing is?
Probably music.
Mm. Yeah. What, like any particular kind of genre or?
Well, the artist I normally listen to is Stray Kids.
Hmm. I remember you saying that earlier.
I did.
Would you ever see them in concert or?
I did actually. I saw them at a festival and then a concert.
Oh, and how did that go?
It went really well. It was the best thing that I ever did.
I'm glad. Um, what is going in through your mind now you have your final exam tomorrow?
I'm excited that I can finally leave school and I can just see what's going to happen in the future.
What are you going to do with all your books and study materials and your school stuff?
I'm going to have a massive bonfire. I'm going to burn it all.
Oh, can I come?
If you want to, you can.
um, was there a moment when it really hit you that your secondary school was ending, secondary school journey?
Definitely. When we all had like a massive assembly and it was just, yeah.
Are you having
I
prom?
I am having prom.
When's that?
This is the 26th of June.
Oh, because
Yeah,
you know Max, the other moderator.
I do know Max.
I think he's doing his GCSEs now and he is prom soon as well. There's a bunch of different people. I think
Ah,
Logan is.
we've also got a leavers assembly on the 18th, which is in 4 days.
Oh.
And basically, my mom has sent in like a bunch of child photos of me,
Oh.
and it's just going to be like a whole presentation.
Well, my primary school did that, and looking back, and it's like, oh my God. But now you're even
Yeah,
older, it's like, oh, wow.
honestly, I feel like I might cry at this.
Me too. Because at my primary school, we got to draw pictures of the teachers. And they got these huge posters, so we rolled them up like scrolls, and at the end of the year, we'd roll them down and reveal what we drew.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
So we could cut and that one teacher was a lead supporter, and one of the year drew her in a Man United jersey. So
Oh, wow.
don't think she was too happy about that.
Oh, God.
What's the biggest thing you've learnt about yourself during your GCSE experience?
Probably just trying to believe in myself. Believe that I can do it if I try hard enough.
Because what's that Shakira song in Zootopia? Try everything.
I don't remember what the name is now.
I think it's Try Everything.
I think so.
If you could go back to the start of year 10, what advice would you give yourself?
I would tell myself that I can do it. I just need to keep doing what I'm doing and just believe in myself.
Is there anything you'd want to do better or improve on?
Definitely focus more on revising and trying to find methods to get rid of my stress.
Yeah. Do you think exams are a fair way of measuring what students can do?
No, because they're not practical. They're you're writing answers to questions, and it's mainly based on memory.
Yeah. If you could remove one misconception people have about GCSEs, what would it be?
That they're always stressful, because there are some points where it's not.
Because I remember Jess said something really nice last week. What did she say? Oh, yeah. Teachers tell you in year 7, 8, and 9 that GCSEs are a big thing and that you should be studying. And then when you get really stressed about them in year 10 and 11, oh, they're only mocks. Oh, they're only GCSEs. It's nothing to get too wound up about. What's one thing schools could do better to support students during exam times and season?
I would say not putting pressure on the students.
So if you were a teacher now and you had a student come up to you and said, I'm really stressed about exams, I don't know what to do, I can't do this, what would you say?
I would say, yes, you can. Just take a few deep breaths. Don't worry about revising too hard. And just tell them just to do what you're normally doing. Find something to cope.
Yeah. How important do you think mental health support is in schools?
It is really important, and it needs to honestly, it needs to get better.
Yeah, because they can do better. They're doing okay now, but they can do better.
Yeah, they definitely can.
If you could change one thing about the education system, what would it be?
I would say teaching us about proper life things like taxes and all that stuff.
Yeah, you'd want it to be more hands-on, more practical.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the next stage of education? I know you said you wanted to be a vet, so how do you think you're going to get there?
I think I just need to focus on what I'm doing. I believe that I can. If I don't be a vet, then that's fine. I can just do something else animal related and I'll still be happy.
What subjects do you need to become a vet?
The main ones are maths and English. I know that I need sciences, mainly biology.
Yeah.
I think that's mainly it.
What are you most excited for about the future?
To see what I become.
Do you see yourself in veterinary care?
I do.
What do you think you would be if you weren't going to be a vet?
I mean, I would probably be a mental health person.
Really?
Yeah.
what skills have you learned from school that aren't linked to exams or grades?
Probably that I can just be myself, that I don't have to worry about other people's opinions.
Mm-hmm. Where would you like to see yourself in 5 years' time?
Successful.
That's a good, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to miss most about secondary school?
Probably my friends, because honestly, I don't know if I'm ever going to see some of them again.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about leaving somewhere.
Yeah.
What's something younger students worry about that really isn't scary as it seems?
Probably going into like the actual rooms to do the exams.
Like the big exam hall. So explain that.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Basically, at my school, we all line up on top yard, which is like the main area, and we get called. So I'm in the library, and your name gets called, and everyone goes to like the separate area where the library is. And then after they go, they're called in rows, so like the alphabet. And once that's called, that row goes in, and they all sit down, and that continues.
Yeah. And do they hand the exams out when everyone's in the hall then?
Yes, they do.
So, for like maths, how do they do the different stages and different sets? If that makes sense.
It's just the same, but it's just different papers.
So do you like put your hand up or do they know?
What do you mean?
So like say someone's in top set, someone's in bottom set, like would they know which exam to give you?
Yeah, because we get this little card on the edge of our desk, and it says if we're either in foundation or higher.
Ah, because in my school you just put up your hand and they just hand it to you. So like
Yeah,
you
well, we
technically put up your hand for any exam technically then.
we've got a system where it's on like a piece of paper and they just hand it out.
What message would you give someone who are about to start their GCSE journey?
Focus on like being yourself, and they've got it.
If someone listening today remembers one thing from your story, what would you want it to be?
Probably that they can do it, and they just need to be themselves.
When you look back in 10 years' time, what do you think you'll remember most about the school years?
Probably my friends and how much fun I've had with them.
Yeah, so would you be looking back at like photos and videos and things like that?
Yeah, I would.
So I think, unfortunately, that is all we have time for today. Unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll have to get you and Jess on in a joint podcast sometime.
I would love to do that.
I should do, what I should do for next week's episode or an episode in the future? Get all the mods on a podcast together. So like you, Jess, Ems and Max.
That would be amazing.
I'll get in contact. Thank you so much for joining.
No problem.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Lynx and thank you for listening to my story.
I've been Izzie and thank you for listening to The Way It Unfolded. Do not forget to send in your answers to this week's question of the day. Here's a reminder of what it is. Do exams accurately measure a person's intelligence or ability? Why or why not? You can send in your answers to thewayitunfolded@gmail.com with the subject line Question of the Day Episode 6 Answer with your name and where you're from. Alternatively, you can send a DM to my social media at thewayitunfolded. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you follow so you never miss any episodes. And remember, dreams unfold in many ways, so keep dreaming, keep shining, and keep believing in yourself. Ciao for now. Bye.